Hello, I'm back. Stephanie Jenko, holistic nutritionist, here to talk to you about my favorite topic, carbs. Somewhere along the line, carbs got a bad rap as being bad for our health or causing weight gain, and that is simply not true. Not all carbohydrates are created equally, and every food has some amount of carbohydrates, and our body needs them as fuel. Our brain's preferred source of energy is from carbohydrates, but the catch is they're not all created equally. We need to make the shift. Our third shift is swapping refined grains for whole ones. Now let me explain what I mean by refined grains. Grain contains three parts. It has the husk, that is the fiber or the bran, the germ, that is the protein, and the starch, which is the sugary part. A complete grain has all three of those parts. A refined or processed grain is stripped of the fiber and stripped of the protein, and what we're left over with is the starchy part, which our body reads as sugar. And that's where the bad rap came from. Refined carbohydrates or refined grains. Our bodies deal with those excess refined grains the same way it does with excess sugar. And that's where weight gain or inflammation or blood sugar spikes can come from, the refined grains. Whole grains are so much better because they contain the fiber. They contain the protein. If you're on a plant-based diet, they're a great source of plant-based protein. And they're also linked, because of their fiber and other nutrients, they're linked to reductions in heart disease, protections from chronic diseases and inflammatory diseases, the regulation of our blood sugar, and sustained energy. Like I said, our brains just love a good complex carbohydrate. So you can think about your day and about making whole grain swaps. Here are some examples. If you're eating pasta, you could choose a whole grain pasta, either a whole wheat or a whole corn or rice, or even, it's not a grain, but you could even choose a lentil pasta and get some extra beans in there. You could eat brown rice instead of white rice, whole corn tortillas or whole wheat tortillas instead of refined ones. You can add oatmeal or granola into your day instead of maybe a refined or sugary cereal. There are so many swaps you can make. You might try experimenting with other grains that you haven't had, like barley or quinoa. Quinoa is also super high in protein too. So I like to plan my day, plan my meals around which complex carbohydrate or whole grain I'm going to have, and then what voluminous and hydrating foods I'm going to pair with it. So I might like to do overnight oats in the morning, where I just put some oats in a container and I cover it with almond milk or soy milk. I add some nuts and seeds, some cinnamon, flaxseed, berries, because they're hydrating, and I let them sit in my refrigerator overnight so that in the morning I have a grab and go breakfast. For lunch, I might have a wrap, the whole wheat wrap full of hydrating voluminous fruits and vegetables, or a chickpea salad, something like that. And then at dinner time, I might have a whole wheat pasta with beans and vegetables, spinach and red sauce. Maybe I'm making tacos or using brown rice or corn tortillas and having a Mexican dinner. There are tons of options, but I do recommend you shoot for 3 to 5 servings of whole grains a day to really get the benefits of protection from heart disease and chronic disease, and also because they help us to stay full and satisfied when we eat. I would love to hear what shifts you're probably already thinking you can make in swapping your refined grains for whole grains. Let me know what you think. And next time, we're going to talk about the magic of beans and why it's so important to incorporate more of them into your diet on a regular basis. I'll see you soon.